Live for your dreams. Life will happen anyway. If you're not living for your dream, what are you even doing? You're just breathing. And life is too beautiful to just spend on breathing. Everybody has a dream. And I refuse to believe somebody who say that I just wanted to be born, become a product of this society, which puts you through a structure, a factory. Like you are sent to a school, you are sent to a college, and then you are sent for a job that maybe you never wanted. And then you spend all your life in that, and you have lived their life as a product of their factory. I don't believe that. I think life is so much more. And for any soul that has, a heartbeat, there is a dream. Like I have written a Hindi couplet on that. कि ख्वाहिशें उनकी भी जिंदा हैं जो कभी उनका जिक्र तक नहीं करते. So nobody is there without a dream beating in his or her heart. But they won't share it. They won't tell it. Why? Because we judge people. We judge them that, this is mad. Parents, bound their kids, that they put a cage on them and they think the cage is love. But is it really love? When you stop a bird from flying and the bird is there, you feed the bird, you sing something to her, and then you think the bird is happy. But the bird is not supposed to be there. And that's what freedom is. Freedom to fail. Freedom to fall. Freedom to just, mess up, become a loser. So the freedom is in that. And unless you have that freedom to become a loser, you can't have a dream. So who are the people who live their dream? I say very few people. Like, a very small percentage of people are successful who are living their dream. And what separates them? Is that their sign? The scorpions can do that? No. They have one thing in common. That is, they don't wait for anybody, to guide them, to groom them, to give them a platform. They don't wait for somebody to give them a sky. They carve it out of the earth with their own bare hands. And when that happens, it can't happen with normal eyes. You have to have stars in your eyes. And if you have stars in your eyes, then you can look at this universe and the whole universe will sparkle for you. Up above, it will be a sky, all dark, all bare. But if you stare at the stars, then the night isn't dark. It's still filled with light. So you have to have that perspective. And they say that do this, do that, and you will have a successful life, stable life. Parents quote this a lot, stable life. Get a government job, do engineering, become a doctor. But is it? Nobody becomes a star like that. To become a star, you have to burn like a star. You have to burn in your own hell. And what is that hell? Am I asking you to set yourself on fire or something so that you can sue me in court? No. Am I asking you to get married and experience hell? Okay, sorry, ouch, that would have hurt somebody. So let's get serious. No, it doesn't. It means that everybody has their own struggle, their own life. And then they have to fight it all alone. Nobody's going to support you, come and take you to your dreams. Okay? That hero on a horse, with shining armor, he never comes, or she never comes. She definitely never comes. I can tell you from the personal experience. You have to fight your own fight. All right? So this is the thing. And the most bizarre thing that I hear is that since I couldn't bloom in school, I couldn't bloom in college, and I still don't know, I have no talent till I'm 30, so you're finished. You are destined to live a job and then retire as a married, happy person. Is it really happy? Is it really happy for you? Did you always want to do that? No. So what is that keeps you going, that keeps you alive, that keeps you beating? Like for me, it was like I had no talent in school. I had no talent in college. So in my school time and college, I remember people with guitar, boys with the guitar, they used to get the girl. I couldn't play the guitar. I didn't have any artistic ability. Now it is about getting a DSLR and editing pics for girl and getting the girlfriend. Back then it was guitar. So, I didn't have any talent. But now I'm a writer. So you must think that, every writer starts at school or college writing on the back of their diary. But what I did in my childhood was, I drew on my diary. What I drew a hut, a tree, mountain, and the best part, surprising, a river through it. So, I was damn talented, damn innovative since my school days. So I never wrote any diary. At 22, I realized I could write. At 22. By that time, I was already a loser who didn't have any talent. But it took me 22 years to realize that I could write. Now you will think like there's apple fell on head, right? It became a law of gravity. So the law of writing is that you had a heartbreak and you become a writer, right? So everybody thinks that. But the beauty about doing engineering is that you're safe. You can't get a heartbreak because you're not getting a girlfriend. So I never became a writer just because I had a heartbreak. What made me write? I didn't know. I had the talent, inborn talent, but it was sleeping like I am sleeping all the time. So it was sleeping. At 22, it woke up, and something somewhere will wake up in you. If you're a housewife, maybe you're not even doing a job. Maybe someday something will click. Maybe you will watch a cooking show or something. I'm not stereotyping that you can become a cook only. You can do any damn thing that you want to do. But it can happen at your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, 60s. Damn, it can happen at 90 years of age. You can start writing at 90 and write a beautiful, wonderful book. And you will live through the history as a writer of that lovely, beautiful book of 90-year-old. So it's never too late to start a new journey, start a new career, start a new dream. People push you into that your life has gone, that phase is over, you can't try this or try that. But it's all excuses. The most bizarre thing, the worst enemy is excuses. Okay, and I don't want you to give excuses for it. Let me talk about an excuse here. I can say that I'm a writer. Okay, so I write in English. I have written around 9,000 posts on my writing page, and I have around 2.4 million followers on that. So with that kind of thing, the English people read me. So, so grapes are sour when Indians read it. So when English people read it, you're like, my poetry in English is read by English people. So now they read it. Now when you are a writer, let's say you want to be something of that sort, what you will think? You will think, okay, Rahul is a writer, he writes in English and all, so he must be well-groomed. He must be having education in a convent school, an elite college or something, and exposure to intellectual discourse or, books and literature. This is the excuse that you will give yourself, that I can't be that guy because I was not given these things. And you will live with that excuse that, okay, Rahul was lucky, I am not lucky, so I will live like this. He was lucky, let him be. Okay? But this is not true. Let me tell you the truth. I studied at a government school. Okay? Till 10th, I had all subjects in English. Oh, in Hindi, sorry. So in Hindi. Now I speak in English, I'm like, okay, make everything English. But it was all Hindi. And I was there on the mat, sitting. So talk about elite education. But then I went to college and everything changed. I got exposure to intellectual discourse. I got, exposure to literature. I did my engineering. And as you know, in engineering, it enhances your linguistic skills a lot. It multiplies your language skills by -2. So you enter an engineer college with an essay of my essay on cow. And after 4 years, your English so damn good, you say, my cow on the essay. So that's how my grooming happened. That's how you can say that, education helped me become that. But I wanted to learn. I wanted to, educate myself, make myself, let's say, speak well or learn the language. How I did it. Now the second part, you have a dream, you have recognized you have a dream. Now how to go about it? You wait for somebody to guide you, to train you, to enroll into something or get you some mentor who can mold you into that zone. I never did that. I learned English on my own. I watched English movies, I read out a newspaper, I heard English commentary of cricket. Okay, so I used to stand in front of the mirror. I didn't have that mirror, front videos, cameras at my time. So I did it in front of the mirror. I stood there and spoke like, okay, so the wicket looks good and the crowd is here. I look damn stupid, but I learned the language on my own, without anything. So the geo network that you have now, the internet that you have now, and if you still say that I can't learn this because I don't have the resources, then you're a damn fool. Trust me, you are. So geo is not just for making TikTok videos. The revolution of, let's not go there, what kind of revolution, but don't just use it for TikTok. Use it for enhancing yourself. So that's the excuse we give ourselves. The second thing, okay? The second thing is that somebody will come and support you. So when I decided that I could write at 22, I used to post on my personal Facebook profile with 197 friends, 1 or 2 Hindi poetry. And as you know, friends are there to support you, right? If you have friends, they will support you, they will take you along. So on each post, I used to get 1 like on an average. and a dozen comments in beautiful flowery language that I can't even tell you right now. So that's how friends are. That's how they support you. But for 5 years, I wrote with that encouragement. I wrote with that support. So if you're waiting for somebody to support you, to, egg you on, your mom will say, oh my God, my baby, my baby. But even your mom after a while will be like, my baby, my baby. Because, it's your dream. It's your dream. Don't blame your mom. They can't see it. They can't feel it. Why? Because she doesn't have that dream in her veins. It's in your veins, right? It's that personal. It's that personal. It's that intimate. The dream is in your veins. It's not in somebody's veins, even if it's your father, it's your mother, your sister, your brother, and especially your baby. It's not there. It's all yours. So focus on your dream. Don't wait for the support to arrive. My best friend blocked me, and I love the guy. I still love the guy. He's my brother. But even my best friend blocked me because I was spamming his profile through my writing. So if you're waiting for somebody to support you, you're stupid. You're blind. You're living in a fool's world. Okay? The second excuse that we give ourselves is that, I don't have the time. Maximum people here, I don't have the time. Because you scroll memes all day, that's why you don't have the time. You start at night at 11 and then you scroll through 12. And if I ask you what you did, ha ha ha, lol. That's all that you do. So time, how I got time. I started my page 3 years back. And I did that with a job, okay? I had 3 hours of traveling time daily. I had 8 hours job, 11 hours daily gone in that job. But I still made my page in that. I still made it. People told me you can't do it all alone. People have a team of moderators, writers, and admins and curators and everything, editors. How you can do it all alone? How you can write from every perspective? These were excuses that could have stopped me. That could have made me sit down and say, I give up. But I didn't give up. I said, I take it as a challenge. If I'm a writer, if I call myself a creative person, writer, artist, then to hell with me if I can't write from a perspective of 1,000 people. So I have written 9,000 posts all alone, covering everything. And I did it all alone. At night at 3 or 4, okay, I used to just spend replying to people, comments and all. I used to do that then. Now I don't get time to reply to messages. I used to reply. For 2 years I did that. And for 3 and 4, you do that. How can you do that? Unless and until you're passionate about it. And how does the passion come? Passion doesn't come like, okay, I have decided this is my dream. No, this is not your dream. This is just a goal. You saw something, you want to be something, and you want it right now. In the age of social media, we look at something and we want it. But it's not there. It's not there. The dream is too big, too passionate. Like for a guy, okay? So like every guy you ask what you want to be after education, they will tell you I want to be an engineer, doctor or something. And then, beautiful things, astronaut for some evolved folks. But in reality, every guy just wants to be a boyfriend, right? So I wanted to be a boyfriend. So let's say when I make my page, I can imagine that, girls will send me friend request, so sweet. All the beautiful girls will send me friend request. The girls who refused my friend request, cancel, they will send it. And it happened. It happened, okay? And that's a beautiful part of it. Like the kid in me will always be happy with that only. But when I made my page, one night before that, I didn't sleep the whole night. What did I do? Did I think about girls, cars and everything? No. Money? No. I spent it that one day my writing will touch the life of a older woman, okay? Let's say a lady, a grandma, and her son, and she had a fight over something, and her son left her, and her son read my post, long post or something, and he went back to his mother, and they patched up. And I thought maybe one day I will be on stage conducting a session or something, and I will be on stage, she will be there, she will be telling me this story. Whole night I thought about it. Will she cry when she says it? Will I cry when I hear her? Will I go there and touch her feet, left hand, right hand? Will I cry too? I spent the whole night thinking about how my dream, when it comes to picture, how will things change for me? And unless and until your dream has that purity about it, not superficial money and everything. Unless and until it has that purity about it, it's not a dream. It's just a want, it's just a need. It's just like a crush you have daily. Dream is like a school love. It stays with you. It stays with you even if she, shook your hand. The hand stays touched till the next day. If you take a bath, some people don't. So, yeah. So let's go about that. So, how does it happen? Okay, for me, do I look like a poet? I never looked like a poet. So people try to put you in. People still don't believe I can write such deep, full things because I don't look like a poet. I stay like a, let's say, wannabe rock star. If I say rock star, you'll say I'm praising myself. But what keeps you safe, what keeps you going is your arrogance. And I'm using arrogance because people accuse you of being arrogant when you have self-confidence, when you have self-belief. So to kill the argument, when you want to do something and people criticize you, people pull you down, you take a stand, you say, I want to do it, I will do it, I know my potential. People will say you are arrogant. And you will say, no, I am not arrogant. I have confidence, please let me be. Don't do that because they won't understand. You say I am arrogant. But I am arrogant about my craft, about my art, not about me as a person. So don't become an arrogant person, but become arrogant about your craft, because that thing will become a shield for you from the people who want to pull you down, who want to stab you with their perfect, positive feedback. People are jealous of you. They will put a knife in you and say it is a positive feedback to murder your dream. What do you do? Arrogance. No, you can't kill it because I'm arrogant. Let me give an example. Let's say if there's a poetry competition between me and the biggest poet. Let's say we have Gulzar Sahab over here, and if we are given a topic and to write a poetry about it in 2 minutes, and I had to put them, and then they will give the poetry to you anonymously. You won't know who wrote what. You will put a mark. Who will win? I will put the whole money I have on me that I will win. What's the point of competing if you don't expect to win from the best or from the God even? What's the point? So I am arrogant? Yeah. But will I sit next to Gulzar Sahab? No. I will sit at his feet because that's where I belong. I'm not an arrogant person. He's too big a man for me to even stand or sit next to. So please dream big. Please dream big. Please go for the stars. The stars are there. The sky is there. It's just waiting for you. It's just waiting for you. Drop your baby. Cut off the phone. Delete negative people. Focus on your energy and you can reach for the stars. Auqat. Auqat is a word that I use a lot. And you make your own auqat. Not your father, his money, his reputation, nothing. It's all about your heart, the fight in you, the fire in you. And who douses that fire? When we let people define what is our auqat, what we are. So don't let that happen. It's your world, it's your universe. If you think like that, everything falls into place. So thank you and dream on.